All right, welcome everyone to today's explainer. We're diving right into a super specific but honestly incredibly powerful trick for streamlining your Java code. We're talking about moving from a by function to a binary operator. If you've ever felt totally bogged down by just repetitive syntax and you really want to make your logic as clean as humanly possible, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're going to look at exactly how to shed all that unnecessary verbosity and make your code truly sing. Let's get into it.
Okay, so let's set up our baseline here. Imagine you're writing a super simple multiplication function, right? It takes two numbers, it multiplies them together, let's just call them parameter A and parameter B, and we want it to confidently return that classic, universally satisfying developer result of 42. It's a fundamental, everyday kind of use case that, let's be real, pretty much every developer has written at some point in their career.
Now, when we actually break down the exact anatomy of that multiplication setup, we see our standard logic, just A times B. But, and this is key, pay close attention to the data types we're dealing with here. The return type? It's an integer. Parameter A is an integer, and parameter B is, you guessed it, also an integer. The return type and both of those incoming parameters are all exactly identical data types.
So what happens when we use a traditional by function to write this out? Well, because we have those three matching types, the syntax literally forces us to explicitly type out the word integer three separate times. You're writing integer, 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 and man, that creates this immediate sort of microtension, doesn't it? It's redundant, it eats up valuable screen space, and frankly, it's just unnecessary friction when literally every single piece of data flowing in and out is the exact same type.
This contrast is actually what brilliantly illustrates our solution. Think about the difference. We've got the clunky, traditional way where you have to physically see all that repetition just cluttering up the logic, but then look at the alternative. It's an absolute relief. We transition from declaring those three identical types all the way down to specifying just one single parameter. It instantly strips away the noise. The code is vastly cleaner and so much more readable.
To achieve that beautiful cleanup, we need a very specific tool. Enter the binary operator. This right here is your go-to Java mechanism, specifically designed to optimize this exact scenario. When you want to stop repeating yourself, when you want to streamline a function that has identical input and output types, the binary operator is absolutely the hero you call in.
So let's walk through the mental process of refactoring this so you can actually apply it to your own workflow right away. Step 1. You scan your code and identify where your parameters and your return type are perfectly matching, just like our integers. Step 2. You simply swap out that verbose by function for the binary operator. And finally, step 3. You confidently specify that type just once. You're basically just telling Java, hey, everything happening here is an integer, and Java happily handles the rest.
If we take a quick peek under the hood, a binary operator is fundamentally just an operator in Java that extends a by function. Its entire purpose, its whole reason for being, is to allow you to declare a single type when those parameters and your return type match up perfectly. And the absolute best part, it executes exactly the same way as the longer, clunkier code. It doesn't change your core logic at all. It's still going to perfectly return that 42 we were looking for earlier. It just does it with a much, much cleaner syntax.
Now, the reason this all works so seamlessly actually lies deep within Java's architectural rules. As Adam BN highlights in our source analysis, fundamentally, an operator extends a function, and more specifically for us, the binary operator extends the by function. Because Java inherently understands this sort of architectural hierarchy, when you use the operator and declare integer just that one time, the system automatically recognizes that everything in that transaction is an integer. The repetition is handled by the architecture itself rather than by your keystrokes, which is pretty awesome.
As we wrap up this explainer today, I actually want to leave you with a direct challenge to take back to your desk. Next time you open up your project, I want you to ask yourself, where else in my code am I repeating types unnecessarily? Where else can I trade that annoying visual friction for a truly elegant, streamlined architecture? Finding these small, powerful optimizations, that's exactly what elevates your coding from merely functional to truly exceptional. Thanks so much for joining me today. Keep an eye out for those optimizations and happy coding.